Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I am back with a new card reading for all of you. Before starting with today's card reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the loving, positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. So, without wasting any time, let's get started with today's reading. Keep in mind that these are general collective readings, which are only meant for those who are dealing with or are involved into a spiritual soul connection, such as twin flames and soulmates. Okay, what's happening at present between these two divine soul counterparts, or in this spiritual connection of yours? Both of you are going through karmic cycles and changes at present. As a result of that, you may have to go through, or you might had to experience some challenges, obstacles, or upheaval, which brought you in a state that made you feel like there is nothing you can do to bring any kind of positive shift or change in this connection. This might have led you into believing or thinking that this is the way it's supposed to go from that moment onwards, or you're just trying to survive your days and your nights. You're not very hopeful, you're not feeling much optimistic or positive about this whole situation or connection. Somewhere it looks like that you're dragging yourself to take another step forward or just move forward in your own life. But there is something which is weighing you down or making you feel discouraged and disappointed. It might be coming from your own thought process, or it's something, or it might be that you've lost the zest and zeal for life. You're just trying to look at life as something you just have to go through and survive. And I'd suggest that you come out of this energy, because there are positive things happening and waiting for you to experience. Okay, you will understand as we move further in this reading. If you do not resonate with this energy, if you are the divine feminine counterpart listening to me right now, and you do not resonate with this energy, then this is the energy of your counterpart towards you. Their own guilt of hurting you and making you suffer in this divine connection is weighing heavy on their heart and on their mind. And it's just not affecting them mentally or emotionally. As I've said, that both of you are going through karmic cycles and karmic changes. What it is that they've done with you or to you has started to show its karmic effects in their life, which means they are being presented with similar situations you had to go through. So if they gave you pain, guess what's happening with them? If they made you suffer only because you're connected with them and they do not accept that, or they did not like that fact, or they got swayed by the opinions and judgments of others, guess what's happening with them? Guess what's happening with them? Slowly but surely, their own karma is filling their life with problems, disappointments, failures, slander, ridicule, heartache, heartbreak, or anything that they've caused to you. I apologize for the background noise, but it's important for me to record this audio, otherwise we'd have to skip this day. I can do nothing about those background noises, okay? So I request you to kindly ignore all of that. This person actually created hell for themselves after throwing you in the darkness or backstabbing you and making you suffer like hell only because you share this divine soul connection with them and they do not accept that or are unwilling to accept it because they'd have to grow up and get out of their comfort zone. There might be several different reasons why they did not choose to step up and take responsibility, but at the end of the day, it was a test in which they failed. So, as a result of that, the karmic consequences have started to appear in their life. Okay? This person, I mean your counterpart, your soul counterpart, is experiencing abrupt changes and unexpected negative things happening with them coming out of nowhere in their life to shake their foundation or destroy anything and everything that which they've created, which is not built on solid foundations, which is not built on the foundation of true divine unconditional love, which is not based on integrity but on deceit, lies, cheating, manipulation, or greed, maybe lust, if that's something your counterpart has an issue with. Anything and everything they had or were cherishing in their life, after rejecting you or by rejecting you, is now being crushed down, taken away, eliminated or eradicated, or just demolished through way of divine intervention as divine judgment for the karma they've created, either against you or against this divine soul connection of yours. I hope things are becoming clear to you now. Okay? Problems are coming towards your counterpart from left, right, center, and bottom. And if this person left you because this person thinks that you do not belong in their world, or their friends or family members think that you're not worthy to be involved or approved in their circle, in their house, or in their lives, guess what's happening with these people? These people may have assumed that if they approve of you or if your counterpart brings you in their life, they'd fall victim of slander or ridicule coming from their community or society. This was something they assumed and concluded based on their own negative thinking because their status, their power, their prestige, or their image was much more important than giving importance to human values or morals or prioritizing humanity in general. Their pride was more important for them, to be honest. But whatever they did, in whichever way they mistreated you, once universe made a decision to serve justice, they made sure that these people go through the slander or the ridicule they were fearing or expecting if they bring you into their life or approve of you. That was the reason why they rejected you or caused your counterpart to move in another direction. But to bring balance into the situation, universe decided to cause the same thing happen to them in other ways. It has nothing to do with you now, but everything to do with the kind of people they are, the kind of mentality they hold, and how they treat others. So they were thinking that if they bring you in their life, or if your counterpart chooses to be with you, they'd lose the respect in their community or society. But even after doing what they thought is going to serve them, they lost it all or are just about to. That's how universe is serving justice in your favor. Or that's how universe is going to serve justice in your favor. These people were looking down at you, including your own counterpart, because your counterpart doesn't have enough maturity to take control of their own life, or they just got influenced by their friends or family members. So to teach these people some harsh lessons, universe created and orchestrated these changes to happen where they'd have to feel and experience the same way they thought they are going to feel and experience. It looks like their friends or family members disdain you and are very, very stigmatic, rigid, stubborn with their ways and attitude. And they are too proud to treat people with love, respect, kindness, and dignity. This could be one of the reasons why your counterpart has this issue with their ego, and they always walk around or move around on their high horse. But it's all about to come down. It's all about to come down. Something is about to happen in your counterpart's life or in the lives of all of these people who were involved in your connection and caused this ending to happen in between you and your soul counterpart. They all are about to experience the slander, the ridicule, insult, or humiliation coming from other people for their actions, choices, and decisions. They all are about to find themselves in the same pitfall they either created for you or pushed you into. It's about to happen. That's how universe is going to bring balance into the situation and give you justice. This might already be happening at present. You'd find that out very, very soon. And if it's not happening at present, it's about to happen in the very near future. Your counterpart and all of those other people who were involved are going to experience some troubling times coming up ahead for them, and they're going to have to experience backlash, hatred, maybe trolling on social media, and admonishment coming from other people towards them. This is going to shatter their arrogance and their pride and their false ego down on the ground. These changes are coming for them to make them humble and come to their senses, because all of these people live in their head way too much. All of these people do not operate from their heart, but only from their mind, which is filled with negativity, arrogance, pride, and way too much ego, way too much that they think that they are superior than others. I feel like there could be an issue of difference in background or culture, ethnicity, maybe caste, or things like that, even religion. This could be a reason why these people had that kind of an attitude, but it's about to get destroyed forcefully. Divine is in charge and is in full control of how that's going to happen. You just have to wait and watch how things turn out for you or in your favor in this connection. That doesn't mean that you are suggested and advised to sit at one place and wait for your person to come to their senses and come down on their knees, beg for forgiveness. Nobody is suggesting or stating anything as such. These changes are happening so that these people can get humbled and learn to respect other people, no matter where they come from which background, culture, ethnicity, religion, caste, creed, or place they are. These people actually need to learn the lesson that humanity is the only religion or caste there is. There is nothing more than that. At the end of the day, You all are humans and you're here to live with each other in peace and harmony. These people believed something extremely opposite of that, or promoted something exactly opposite of that, or were promoting something exactly opposite of what I just stated. So to teach them this lesson, universe is bringing in some heavy, big karmic changes in their lives. These people are about to get targeted by a number of people or group of people where they'd be made to feel ashamed of how they acted and behaved, for the way they treat others, and for the kind of mentality they hold against other people in the world. Okay? This is somewhere, somehow, is going to trigger them and make them come back to their senses. This might trigger their awakening. This might throw them into their dark night of the soul for a while, where they'd have to go through some depression and anxiety. And after that, once they process through those dark times, they'll find themselves, or they'll receive that opportunity to change themselves for the better. Some of them are going to take that opportunity and bring balance into their life. They'll start to look at people and at life from a different perspective, while some of them are going to be resistant and stubborn so that they can have control, but the universe is going to become even more tougher with them. That's what's going to happen here. So if it's happening at present, you'd find that out very, very soon. If it's not happening at present, you'll see this happening in the very near future. Once this takes place, once this happens, once your counterpart's ego, pride, and arrogance comes crashing down, they'll start to connect or reconnect back with their own inner divine feminine energy, with their own emotions and feelings. And that's when things are going to start working out in this connection. These changes are needed. Once this big karmic change takes place on their end, for mistreating you, for judging you, for looking down at you, for throwing you out in the cold, for abandoning you, for hurting you, and for causing you way too much pain for you to carry in your heart and still survive, they have to go through this, and they'll be made to experience everything that you had to go through, and it's going to get worse. It's going to be worse for them times tenfold. It's going to be way much more worse for them, because their problem was their ego, pride, their superiority complex, and things of that sort. Okay? If this person chose a karmic connection, that other person is going to destroy your counterpart, and that way your counterpart is going to fall victim to slander, ridicule, and hatred coming from other people. Maybe that person is going to blame them or accuse them of something they never did. If that's not the case, if the real problem was coming from your counterparts, friends or family members, the world is about to come down. Their career is going to get destroyed. Their personal life is going to get destroyed, because it's their karma. They were sending out this negative energy continuously towards you and towards others. Guess what's going to return in their life? They cannot expect happiness in their life. If they are, or in other words, if you are being a devil in someone else's life, how can you expect positivity, happiness, love, joy, and abundance to come in your life? Never going to happen. Can never happen. So this is something these people are about to experience. Okay? All the lies, all the hidden secrets, deception, jealousy, envy, everything is about to come to the light. Come in the light. In other words, these people are going to feel ashamed of themselves. They won't have the strength to face the world after this happens. This is happening so that universe can make them feel ashamed of themselves, of their actions, choices and decisions, and also to show you who it is they were dealing with and who it was they were attacking like this. They have to look at themselves and they have to look at that person they were looking down at. Universe is going to give them a reality check to see within themselves and at that person once again. And that's going to help them elevate in their consciousness and learn to look at things from a different perspective, appreciate different perspectives in general. This stubbornness is never going to take anyone anywhere in their life. This kind of stubbornness I'm talking about, where you look down at other people based on what you think about them, based on what you think about life, about love, about relationships, about everything in general. You are not the judge here. There's only one judge, possibly sitting in the heaven, for those who believe in something like that. For others, it's this energy which runs this whole universe. That energy is the best judge. What you send out comes back to you. What you sow, you reap. Okay? So that's what's going to happen here. And once this happens, the first thing and the first person your counterpart is going to get reminded of is their true divine soul counterpart. That's you. That's you. They'll figure that out. They'll find it out. They'll think about it and they'll ponder over it, which is going to help them come to this realization that this happened so that they can come back to their senses and wake up. They were sleeping because their friends and their family members suggested them to sleep. Continue to sleep. What's the need to wake up? Why you think there is a need to grow and evolve and change your mindset? We've been living like this for ages and centuries. Why you think that you have to bring in the change? That was the problem here. This was the real problem. So universe knows how to eliminate problems for the highest good of everyone involved. That's what's going to happen here. In this way, this person is going to return back in your life. I do not see for wrong reasons, but yes, for some, once their ego dissolves, they may try to return back to mend things with you, or to apologize, or just to reconnect back with you so that they can make their wrongs right. What you decide to do is up to you, but I'm simply going to suggest that if you do not forgive all of these people, you'll never be able to move forward in your life. Accepting this person back or not is completely up to you, and it's going to be your own decision, but you can communicate your truth politely and positively. You can express yourself to your counterpart or in front of your counterpart. Let them know how you think and feel if they come back and if they wish to communicate with you, but make sure that you observe their actions first and foremost. And if this person tries to return back with having the same attitude or ego, you do not have to entertain them at all. Okay? Because if they do not learn their lessons, as I've told you, universe is going to become even more strict, hard, to some extent, merciless with this person or with these people, because it is needed. So allow these changes to take place. Hold space, develop forgiveness, because that's something which is going to set you free. That is the only key for you to set yourself free and move forward. If you do not forgive these people or your counterpart for anything and everything that which they may have done in the past or are doing at present, which does not resonate with you and doesn't align with your truths and values. Some people are stubborn, some people are arrogant, some people are resistant to change. So they learn this way only. You cannot do nothing about it. Allow things to take place, allow changes to happen. And above all, develop this acceptance in your heart that this is a spiritual soul connection which is going to remain like this forever. It's a connection. Again, I'm repeating. It's a spiritual soul connection which is going to remain like this forever. But universe is going to help you move forward in your life and detach from anyone who's not for your highest good. So after these changes take place, your counterpart is going to take action towards you. They're going to try to communicate with you. They're going to express themselves and their truth, because that's why these changes are going to come into their life or are happening at present. And I can see that your true innermost, deepest desires and wishes are going to come true. So whatever it is that universe decides to bring in this connection, that's what's going to happen. Okay, if it's your wish to rekindle this relationship, that's what's going to happen. If your wish is just to move on and move forward in your life or find something or someone better, that's what's going to happen. For those, it's in their best interest and it's going to align with the divine will. That's what's going to happen. Okay, again, I'll repeat, these are general collective messages, so take what does and leave the rest. But this connection is not going to end up in hatred or disappointment or negativity or things like that. You may just communicate your truth, and then whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. Nobody is telling you to compromise with your worth and value. No one is telling you to wait for this person. That's not what you are supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be moving forward. You're supposed to be following your dreams, your passions, your ambitions or aspirations. You're supposed to be living your life to the fullest, at its best. You don't have to cry. You don't have to sob over this person. You don't have to complain. If you are complaining, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? Because this connection is given to you so that you can learn your lessons and set yourself free. You won't find freedom after you die and leave this world. You can find freedom right here, right now, once you learn to detach yourself, let go of that control and develop that acceptance. Nothing and no one is ever going to be in your control, no matter who it is, including your own soul counterpart. They have karma with other souls. You have karma with other souls. Both of you had karma with other souls, and anything and everything that's written in your divine plan is gonna happen. So let go of your expectations and surrender. That's how things are going to start to roll in your favor, and maybe in the favor of this divine connection as well. As I said, ultimately what universe decides and what God decides is going to happen. So go with the flow of these changes and just know that all is going to work out for you and for everyone involved. Like you had to go through some changes and learn your lessons, these people would also have to go through these changes. These people are also going to face same difficulties, problems, challenges and changes so that they can learn their lessons and grow. Everyone is here on a spiritual journey. It's not just you, it's not just your own counterpart, but everyone who's involved. So be patient with yourself, be patient with these people, hold space for all of these people in your heart, and just know that sooner or later it's all going to work out. So those who were wishing or were wanting to know if this person is going to return back, yes, this person is going to return back. Universe is going to bring this person back in your life. What you decide to do after that is up to you. But yes, you are going to have your wishes fulfilled. And those who have done you wrong are going to get served with their karma. So, this was your reading, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me today. I hope this brought you great clarity. If so, share your experience after listening to this reading in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe for more such readings, guidance, channel messages, and channelings on a regular basis. If you feel like you want to contribute or donate or just show your love and appreciation for the work we are doing here, you can simply follow through with the link given in the description box below. That's all for now. I'll be back again. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.